If you're seeing this, there's a good chance that you're looking to grow your business. And in this series, I'm sharing how I grew my fitness brand to multi-six figures during the pandemic. For part 3, we're going to be talking about hiring. Now, this is one of the biggest taboo topics in my business, and a lot of people have a lot of pushback when it comes to hiring the right people. So if you haven't already watched part 1 and part 2, go ahead and check those before you dive into this. But let's go ahead. In the beginning, I was afraid to hire. I wasn't even considering it because I didn't have the budget to do it. I didn't know who to look for. I didn't know the right person that could help me. I just knew that the things that I was doing in my business on the back end, it was giving me total resistance. Like when I had to do customer support, I didn't want to do it. It was the very last task that I wanted to do. And I'm a people person. I know how to talk to people, but I like for people to like feel my energy, feel my spirit. And if I'm behind the computer and I'm doing like work that requires me to be away from like a social life, it drains me. So number 1, I had to pray about it. And number 2, I had to trust that whoever I brought in could do it exactly how I could do it or better. Budgeting was a little bit different for me because I found someone who like trusts my brand. They loved it. They loved the messaging behind it, and they knew what it took to grow a business, and they wanted to be a part of that. So I was able to bring her on as my assistant, and now she's COO of the company. For 2 years, we've been banging it out, just me and her. So between fulfillment, graphic design, website updates, we've been banging it out. So now it's time to bring on someone else. And how we know it's time is pushback. When the task becomes so great that you can no longer like put yourself in all of these different spaces and like serve excellently in all those spaces, it's time to bring someone on. And the biggest thing is making sure that someone that you bring in that role, they're in the right role for their personality. So if it's going to drain them, if it's going to make them feel like, oh, dang, like I hate my job, it's not the right role. And if you're feeling like that in different areas in your business, then you need to bring someone in. It doesn't matter about the budgets. It doesn't matter about all the things that you fear. Oh, I can't trust them. I don't know if they can do it like me. I got to be the one to do it. Get over that. You have to bring someone on to help you, because if your brand, if your mission, if your vision and your impact is going to be so great that it's helping multiple people, you can't do it alone. You have to have that time and that energy to be able to pour where you're good at pouring, and let the other people who's good at pouring what they're good at pouring help you. So it's a team effort. There's no I in team, and it's time to hire. Like and follow for part 4.